Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now I'm going to come back on here today because I wanted to do a quick tutorial for, I think it's Rhonda Ford, and if I've mucked this up again I'm sorry, because I don't know why when I see somebody ask me something I don't write that down, their name, because then I muck it up and don't get it right. And now I'm looking for some thread. I thought I need something that you can see on this colour here, because I'm the person with all the thread here and I haven't got a bit. I'll have a go and look in this box here with this stuff in it. I want something that's reasonably thick that you can see. Now she asked me how to do, I suppose you can see that one, how to do the long and short stitch. Okay, it's not hard at all actually, it's really quite simple. So I'll be able to show you that. Over the years I've learned a lot of different stitches because I was interested in that sort of thing, and if you're interested in something you will learn a lot more. Now I've put the piece of calico into a hoop because I wanted to. Okay, now I'm going to draw the shape of a leaf, okay, because, or petal, whatever you now that's a bit rough, but anyway, there we go. Now, lose my needle. You need to put at least 2 pieces of embroidery thread in, or you can do one. Just depends what you are doing. But the majority of embroidery that I've actually done over the years is you use 2. 2's plenty of your 6 strands of embroidery thread. You can use, as I've showed just before, the pearl thread. You could use ordinary cotton, but I don't think it would work very good. I don't think you'd be forever trying to fill up a space, because that's what pretty much long and short stitch are about. They are for filling up a space. You know, like, for example, this piece here that I've got. Okay, so I've got a knot in that because that's what I do. Okay, so it's filling in, right? And it's more or less like colouring in, I suppose. So you just want to come up and make a stitch. I suppose you can have it long. We'll go with long first. You don't want to hook it round there, okay? You just want to do that. And then you'll do a short one next to that one. Okay. And then you'll come over and you'll do... I go all over the place because that's how I've always did this. You're going to do stitches of long ones and short ones, okay? And that doesn't really matter whether they're in the same length sort of thing. Probably you can't even see what I'm doing, can you? Look, all you got to do is come up through the bottom here where you had your last one. So this can be a short one, because all we're doing really is filling in this space. And I'm sure you can't see this, but we're going to have a go. If you can't, I'll come back and do it again. See how we've got a long stitch? I suppose to make it easier I could just say you do a long one then a short one, but it's not a... I guess you need to make it look like it's long and short. This is really clever, son. You are really smart. The thing is, you can just keep putting it, going up and down wherever you like. A lot of people come back and go through the last one, come up through that last stitch there, see? And then it'll come apart a bit and you will see a definite pattern in it. Right, it just depends what you're making, you know, what you want to do, that you just want to, you know me, I do mine my way, but this is how I would fill in something with a long and a short stitch, instead of trying to do with all satin stitch or something like that. You're just doing stitches up and down and you're making them long and short, really. It's kind of sort of up to you which way you... Oh, sugar, sorry. If you can't see this, I'm terribly sorry. I don't know why... But if you can see what I'm doing and you try that, you'll be able to do... I'm coming back into this other one a bit too. I think you might have seen that. So some of them can be... I've nearly gotten up to half an inch. But if you come back into it too, you can also do that like this. I need to get this piece of fabric off my table because everything's dragging across it. And I'm going to be really upset if I don't get this right. But you can see there what happens if you do your long and short stitches. You get that sort of effect on it, okay? I want to show you how now, because I just feel like doing another thing. We'll do a leaf. Maybe do it in... No, I haven't got that green in there that'll fit. It'll work. We'll do another leaf. I know that I don't know what sort of thing you want to use your long and short stitch on, but if I was doing, when I'm doing the leaf, there's a what's we can do this way. I just do like a... There's all different sorts, but I do like this sort of way. You're sort of doing a buttonhole sort of stitch really close together. And if this was... so you want to put an imaginary line down there, because that's going to be where the seam is in your leaf. And you come down there like that. And I'll only go that far, because then we go up the other side. And we'll start up here. And I'll figure out how. What am I doing, Sonia? What am I doing? Go. If I go hold it that way, maybe I can work it out. I don't know. Do you think I'll be able to figure it out? I just want to put one stitch down there first, okay? Because we do want it to be pointy. And then... Do you think I've mucked myself up a bit? Hang on. I'm going to start down here. Where's the cotton? If I can, I should have went up the other side when I got to the bottom. I think I'll go back and have a look. I'm teaching you to do something as I'm trying to learn. Oh well, I do know how. I just got the memory's gonna. When you got so much stuff in your brain, that's what the doctor said anyway. While your memory goes, that's a good excuse. I'm having that one. It's all the stuff that you got in your brain while you forget things. Okay, see, so you're just going to take this back up here on an angle, up this side, and this is how you would fill your leaf in if you were doing an embroidered leaf, okay? Now that should have went over a little tiny bit further. I wouldn't use that on something unless I take that out, you see, because that's just the way it's supposed to be. You're not going to use that unless you fix it. Alright, so I hope that the long and short stitch idea is what you were looking for. Anybody else want me to show you something? Just ask me. I know I've had people ask me to do the bead knitting a few times, and I will get back to it. I've just got things in my brain that I can't help. I need to go and I need to do them, you know how that is. Now maybe we won't turn in this quick enough because it seems to be really full. And why am I doing that? Splitting apart a bit there. And you know, it's no matter how long you've been doing this, it can still go sideways on you. Rightio. Got to go and get new glasses. I'm excited about that, I think. You got to put our eyes start to suffer after a few years, and I'm not really... Every time I went back there was not much difference in them, but I think this time there's going to be, because I'm not seeing them very much these days. I think my eyes are just getting tired, I guess. I don't know, I just need to be a bit stronger glasses, I suppose, because I want to do my embroidery. Come on, get down there. There you go. See, so I'm doing a buttonhole stitch to the centre, alright? And that's what how that is making that leaf look. If we keep going there, we seem to have done an awful lot, don't we, compared to going the other way. I have it a lot more open. This is a lot more closed up because I don't know why, because I'm going backwards or what it is. I finish going down here. I did have a few comments. Oh well, a comment this morning on my transferring. That's my leaf, but I'm not liking it. But that's how you do yours more carefully, please. My lady said she didn't mind my ups and downs on my video, and that was very nice of her. And then somebody told me that when I did the transferring the photos onto fabric, that I called it the wrong thing. It was called inkjetting. Well, I think, to be quite honest with you, if you're moving something from somewhere onto something else, that's transferring, okay? If you're not happy with what I called it, I'm sorry. I know I did it with an inkjet printer and what have you, but I still was moving something from that onto that, okay? But I better put my wedding ring back on. Look, it's down on my hand. I never realised that I hadn't put it back on because I'm swelling up. I went to the jewellers. I said I wanted it made bigger. They told me it wasn't too loose, so what are you going to do? It's only times when I get puffy fingers. So if you're still watching me, I'll talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.